of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, and they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries. Right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. It's just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch. He creates an imperfection. Yes or no, Tom Brady? Yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former third overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss, first play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Now Darnold off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. So it'll be second down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebol else beat you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Walker now from the gun. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers. leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Right to the air with May. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
May now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Darnold. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Willie Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May not have throw on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake, Darnold. He's going to tuck it and run. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Walker on first down. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Walker on second. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running with Walker again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And with a quick bounce out line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here's Darnold to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Pistol snap, Darnold. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Myers' kick is good, and that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Patriots offense all set to go. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. First and 10 from the 32. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got a man left. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down here from the 36. Staying with Walker. He rocks that tackler. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. to throw. Here's Darnold. He takes it himself. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they take him down right along the 30.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Takes the handoff, now to throw. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now Seattle's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. And again, it's Darnold. Has room into the secondary. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Myers' kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. That's him on the in route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
May trying again here on second. Finds a man, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
And it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to May. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the air on first down, May. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Man in motion here. This is Henderson on second down. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on first. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it to the end zone. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take the lead on that successful kick. Borregales on to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give up the gut to Walker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st and 10, Darnold. From left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Walker running right. On the move, past the 40. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
All set now, 1st and 10. They motion Cup over right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Darnold. Stepping up, and he's going to run. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He'll try to do it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This, our last play of the quarter. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Patriots football, and if they want a record 7th title, they need to get things back to level. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. May now from the gun. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42. One of the tight ends motions right. Quick throw completed by May. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, here's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. 3rd and long for him here. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Seattle all set to go here on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they have 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Walker on 1st down, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Drawing up the design keeper. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Play fake, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the pistol, give here to Walker. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks lead by only 2. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 8 at the end. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
A chance to make it a two-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a two-score game now late.
16, Patriots 7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Patriot offense making their return to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's May on 1st and 10. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. We send a man in motion. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. May looking to throw. This one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he gets through it for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
May on 1st and 10. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's May again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. And in their first appearance in over a decade, Brock, I know we're both excited about this one. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champions for a 2nd time. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to the movie that has been their season. Super Bowl champions.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.